What's up, y'all? This is Dominic with PoorPumperSociety. Today we're locating a septic tank. It doesn't have a clean out and I don't want to have to pull a toilet, so I'm going to use one of these Prototek flushable transmitters and locate the frequency with my rigid Navitrack Scout, and hopefully it should pinpoint exactly where the septic tank lid is. That way we can just dig right on the lid, don't have to worry about tearing up the yard, pulling the toilet, all thanks to these little flushable locators from Prototek. Such a great investment in my opinion. So let's get started. Time to go fishing. Say bye-bye. I'm gonna get some flags real quick to mark. Yeah, for the longest time when it wasn't raining for a while, the soil felt like you're digging through just straight up concrete. I'd have to hit everything with the rock bar.
I don't know, I was out here doing most of the stuff when that happened.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
I bet you got a workout doing that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the lady we bought it from, this was a carport here.
Oh, okay.
So she, covered parking, whatever you want to call it.
Yes, sir.
But she kept on dumping caliche on top of it, packing it down, and then it'd wash out, pack it down. Digging, I took about probably 20 yards out of here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was a lot of digging. And I'm just kind of worried about where you're going to find the actual tank itself, because I run a lot of heavy equipment.
Oh, okay.
So Hopefully I didn't crush anything and break it.
Shouldn't be, especially with how hard the soil is. I was afraid it was going to be under here. So when I saw that the signal kept pointing me right here, I was kind of relieved. Because, I mean, believe it or not, we find them in the very strangest places. Kind of what you're talking about, how they're packing caliche on. We've done one where the tank was under a driveway and they just kept putting road base on top of it. And that was a pain to dig through because it packed packed so tight, and then they kept driving over it. Thankfully, they didn't crush the tank, but I mean, that was just a disaster waiting to happen.
Well, that kind of worries me a bit, because right when I was getting all this out, right here was a sprinkler box.
Right there?
Right there.
Oh, wow.
But there was nothing in it. There was a 1-inch PVC line coming out. It's the main line, I guess.
Yes, sir.
It's a 1-inch line with no valves, no nothing, just a box in there. And I didn't find it until I hit it with the tractor when I was digging stuff out.
Yes.
If it was like over the top of the tank or something, yeah, that would be bad.
Well, we do have some good news. We found the tank.
Found the tank or the line?
We've got the lid right here. Let me get some of this dirt out and you'll be able to see it. So you can see right there's the concrete. So I just gotta clean that up. Yeah. Should be able to pop that lid open right there.
Wow, I ran the tractor over this, I ran an excavator over this.
Oh, wow. Woo! Well, so far it doesn't look like I see water gushing out of it, so that's a good sign.
Yeah. I know you're probably not going to be able to tell real easy, but I mean, I know that there's at least one leaf line headed that way.
Yes, sir.
So, is there any way to find out what all the leaf lines are?
So, when I pop open this tank and I see what kind of tank it is, I should be able to tell about how much line you have. If it's an older system, I'm pretty sure it's just one going out there. But if it's kind of a updated system, they could have multiple splitting out. But most of the time, these older systems, they just had one. They dig a ditch, fill it with gravel, and then put perforated pipe going out. Even older ones, they actually didn't use perforated pipe. They used terracotta pipe. Right. But when I see the pipe coming in, I should be able to tell. And then I usually, once I pump it down, I'll stick my camera in and see what the pipe going out looks like. And if it's PVC, I know it's going to be that perforated pipe. Should be just one line going straight out right there. And if it's clay, then it's the terracotta pipe. Hopefully it's the perforated, because that's works a little better.
Yeah.
We just did one the other day. It was a terracotta pipe. Finally failed. Had been working since 1946. So
not when this place was built, in early 50s.
Early 50s?
Yeah. Well, they think nobody really knows.
Right. That's what you run into a lot over here. Nobody really knows where anything's at, and not until you run a excavator and find it on accident, you make a mess. That's usually what happens. I'm trying to find that lid. I mean, that's the tank right there, but and some of these don't even have a little access port. You got to pop that whole lid, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be that big. The lid's gonna be over there. You see that soil starting to get black.
That's crap seeping out, literally.
Yes, sir. So if I pop open this lid and water starts gushing out, that means we might have a problem with the drain field. And then sometimes what it is it's just so much sludge inside the tank that it's preventing it from going out that baffle and into the drain field. But if it's just straight up water, it could be that there's a problem with the drain field is not absorbing the way it should.
The water gets filled up over the years with paper and crap and whatever getting out there and poking holes.
Right.
The law about distance from a well, it's like 100 feet.
100 feet from a well. Yeah, I don't want to drink that water with a funky taste. Yeah. Hello. Good. Yeah, we got it right here. We're just found the lid actually. No, it's, I mean, just like a shovel head deep. Okay. Love you, bye. All right, so there it is. I'm gonna position my truck and then get these hoses out because I know as soon as I pop that lid, it might just start pouring out, and I don't want that to get all over the place. So.
Yeah.
All right, but you can go ahead and start, put the suck. Oh yeah, that's pretty thick. Just trying to see if I could see that locator. I was trying to see if I could see the locator up the top. No, not this time. Like a bottle? Yeah. So what this does, inside the septic tank, it kind of separates whatever floats and sinks.
Yeah.
So this blends it all together. That way, what'll happen is if I just stick this pipe in and start pumping it down, all that sludge that was like floating up the top in the corner of the tank is gonna be there on that far end of the tank.
Yeah.
So this blends it all up. That way when I get to the bottom, I don't leave any big chunks all around the edge of the tank. It was really chunky, so I'm just adding some more water to kind of blend it a little better.
Paper towels or something?
Some wipes and hair. Floss. So we're all finished up. We located and pumped down the tank. It was a 3-ring cesspit. Now the difference between a cesspit and a septic tank has a bottom of concrete. Cesspit does not. What they did back in the day is they would dig a hole and stack up concrete rings, and sometimes they would add a drain field. This one did have a drain field, thankfully. Now cesspits here in Texas are outlawed. You can't put in a cesspit anymore. It has to be a septic tank, but there's a bunch of these older systems, they're still working, that were cesspits. And yeah, surprisingly they still work, because they would add a little drain field. So if the effluent's not draining from the bottom fast enough, it still has that drain field or leach field to rely on. Customer was super happy we got him going, because it was on the verge of backing up. It was starting to make a gurgling noise, which is why he called us in the first place. Didn't have a clean out. We didn't want to have to pull the toilet, so we flushed a Prototek transmitter, and it put us right over the lid. So overall, super glad about that it wasn't a harder job. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button, drop a comment down below, let me know what you think. And as always, thanks for watching. I appreciate it.